Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm going to get some cards out here, see what kind of messages want to come out, see if we can get any guidance. Strength. Feeling like somebody's just learning their strength. There's something you've been working on. There's something you've been working real hard at, rebuilding. You're finally starting to see your worth. We have the Two of Wands here, realizing that the whole world is open to you. That what you left behind was meant to be left behind. It was an anchor. Holding you in place for way too long, I just heard. It was something holding you in place for way too long. Finally starting to feel established. Finally starting to feel as if you're finally stable again. Seeing all the options that you have before you. Somebody here is being asked to use their discernment as well. I just heard not what all... Everything that glitters isn't gold. And everything in the shadow isn't scary. That's what I... What is this? Something here has happened. There's been some kind of justice called in. There was something that was very unfair, very unbalanced. Your guides have seen it and pulled you through it. Now they need you to understand how unfair it was. You've been given a whole new blueprint here, a whole new life to build, and you've also been given the blessings to be able to do it. Somebody doesn't feel like financially, materially, they're able to do it, but it is being provided for you. The universe has recognized the unfairness. You've learned the lesson. That's what I was feeling. There's somebody here's been dealing with a narcissist for quite some time. I feel like this person is somebody you've already moved away from. You've had to reestablish yourself. You've had to see through the bullshit. But you're not giving yourself credit for doing it. You're not seeing all that you've overcome. You're not seeing the victory. This is something that was set in motion and you're moving through it. You learned lessons. You're learning your strength. You're doing well. Nine of Pentacles. You're doing very well. I feel like they're asking you. Yeah, look, out of the Five of Pentacles into the Ten of Cups. This person has made you feel bad about yourself. They were probably very emotionally abusive. Just abusive, actually. I shouldn't generalize. Just abusive in many ways. They made you feel like you weren't worthy. They made you feel like you weren't enough. And you have come out of all of these projections. I feel like someone here is feeling very proud of themselves. I have the Tower at the bottom of the deck. They're glad this shit came down. Almost like you're finding a new strength here, I'm hearing. Somebody here is finding a new strength. Someone here is now able to say no when they need to say no. I feel like this is someone who has... yeah, walked away from something that you were very emotionally attached to. I feel like someone here is finally standing in their truth. Someone here has finally put their foot down. This is somebody that you haven't been able to tear yourself away from for quite some time. And the fact that you finally are saying no, putting your foot down, is just flooding you with so much. Look at all this yellow, all of this golden light. Bringing you out of, willingly, look at this person just walking away, bringing you out of situations where you felt like you were unworthy, like you didn't deserve. Bringing you into an energy where you finally like your life. I mean, it might not be perfect. It might not, you know, a lot of times we think things could always be so much better, but emotionally, where you're sitting right now, it is beautiful compared to what you just came out of. With the Devil and the Five of Pentacles, yes, it's beautiful after this. This solitude has given you strength. It's given you hope. You're finally sitting in your power. You feel like you're finally calling some shots. And you don't want to be calling the shots. You just want it to stop, I heard. Hold the line. Done with the sneaking and the thievery. Look at this, igniting your new journey. Coming out of the anxiety. I have the Magician at the bottom. Coming out of the anxiety. Coming out of the fear. Coming out of all those thoughts that kept you awake at night, wondering if you're going to hear from them, wondering why you haven't heard from them, being in that uncomfortable space where you miss them but don't. Coming out of all of that, realizing what you can do, feeling the freedom of this anchor being removed. This is somebody that you gave a lot to. I feel in every aspect you depleted your energy, you depleted your funds, you depleted your mental capacity, everything they took from you, and you just seem to gush it to them, like just like hemorrhage of energy, like you just let them drain you and drain you. So coming out of this energy, mastering your own emotions, knowing your value, your truth, your love, loving yourself, caring enough about yourself to no longer let them chip away pieces of you. Death and Six of Swords. Death, rebirth, and moving forward. Onward. Not being afraid to be uncomfortable and make those big moves. The Hierophant, again, this may have been someone you were in a committed relationship with. A marriage or a long-time relationship, a long-time commitment. You believed that you were meant to be together. I just heard you believed, you had a strong belief that you were meant to be together, and you probably were. You were for a certain season, a certain amount of time, through certain lessons. While you're learning to heal, while you're regaining pieces of you, you're learning your worth. They're learning what loss is. They're learning how to love, how not, what love isn't. They have parts of themselves that need healed too. This was universal. Yes, judgment. They're seeing their shit too. Somebody here is doing a great job trying to move forward, not look back, trying to not wonder about this person when they find themselves wondering what this person's doing or whatever. I feel like you're catching it. You're catching it. You're not allowing it. That's a burden to your energy. It weighs you down, limits you. Instead, you are turning to friends, people who truly love you. You're letting their words in. You're letting their words heal you, where before you were letting the words of this person destroy you. Now you're on the other side and you're closing out this cycle. This was a big learning experience. And by you standing in your own power, that's teaching them lessons as well. And that's really hard for a lot of people to see. So they're telling you to be strong here. Stay strong. Keep doing the work. It's fruitful. Know there's a whole big world out there. Okay, I'm going to leave it right there.